I don't know if that crashed the recording or desynced the audio. It might have. Let me pull this out. Check this. Nope. Come save us. There's a secret door that I can see it. Was it? P Eagle Cactus Fruit CF. Look, I'm thinking. Oh, we can't go back. Never mind. I was gonna try and play the piano, but no. Okay, well, we're gonna have to find. What is going on here? I have no idea what that is. Something eagle cactus fruit. Something. I can see the secret door. I just don't know how to open it. Is there a thing at the table? No. I can't do anything with those. It's a rifle. Okay. Okay, the rifle. The rifle opens the secret door, and again, why would the secret door cut the painting in half? That makes it really obvious. Oh look, kids running around outside in the corridor. And apparently this painting is see-through. Not sure how that works. Can I like pull? Oh, that closes that. Interesting. Can I pull that back up? Interesting. I don't know if I should just pause and check the recording because I might have desynchronized the audio. Alright, let me just cut the video here for a brief moment and let me just check the recording. Okay, so you guys don't have to worry about the audio desync. Has the colors changed again? I swear it's less pale than before. Anyway, back to walking through the back halls. And there's my office. What is this? Clockwork and the soul. Replacement is dissatisfactory, so like a pump. What does it mean? Better the intestinal canal, like a tapeworm. Already hosting intrusion and the breed. Brass better than copper, more resistant. Filaments sewn to bone hold. Marrow pipe removal with needle potential. Composite replacement straightforward will respond to electromagnetic inducement to increase yield rate. Serum provides accelerated resetting, resulting in naturalized movement within 2 to 3 days. Subjects still require severing of frontal lobes to reduce emotional distress upon reactivation. Damn damage, damn this wretched soul, if only it were clockwork. He's making cyborg pigs, I think. Or something. What's going on here? Replacement is dissatisfactory, so like a pump. Better the intestinal canal, like a tapeworm, already hosting intrusion and the breed. Brass better than copper, more resistant. Marrow pipe removal with needle potential. Composite replacement straightforward will respond to electromagnetic inducement to increase yield rate. Serum provides accelerated resetting, resulting in naturalized movement within 2 to 3 days. Subject still requires severing of frontal lobes to reduce emotional distress. So he's making something. Maybe this is tied to the first game. Maybe he's talking about how those monsters in the first game was created. Alright, we're dizzy again. Ah, this is vaguely familiar.
This dawning epoch, this age of reason, an empire grown fat, ripe for the bleeding.
Oh, that's why. Okay, that's why we were slightly weird when we were looking into the bathtub earlier, because There's stuff behind the bathtub. Good times though, like, you know, perving at people taking a bath. I'm into that. What is this? That is a naked woman in the bath. Those are boobs. I don't know if you can see that clearly in the video, but we're not really allowed boobs on YouTube, so hopefully that's not too clear. Don't flag my video, guys. So there are people. Oh, that's interesting. So apparently these are people looking into the mirror. And he's taking photos of people looking into the mirror, I guess. And drawing them. That's something different. Those are all women, and some are tied up while the others are whipping some of them. You know, a little bit of S&M, a little bit of bondage action. Nothing wrong with a bit of kink. I think that guy has his brains all over the floor. I think that's what that is. And then there's a switch. Interesting. Should I pull this? Okay, well there's the exit. So more corridors. So far we've just been walking through a really long corridor, basically. The whole game has been one long corridor. Again, there's like a painting in the secret door. Oh, earthquake. Are these gonna be a problem, these earthquakes? Maybe they're a plot device. Maybe they're not really earthquakes. Maybe it's the machine or something. There's a naked family and a ferryman who's also almost naked. Strange. Alright, well there's a door here. The door's glowing even. Oh, okay, we're done. So we just walk through a corridor in that part of the game. In Lily's honor, a banquet. We will fasten that great mouth down over the chimney and inhale the world, and suck the fairies and the nonsense clean from your dirty heart. I don't even know what that means. Is that like an elaborate description of like a blowjob? Is that what it means? We will fasten that great mouth down over the chimney and inhale the world. What? Alright, well, more corridors. I wonder if it's just gonna be corridors the game the whole way through. There's that painting again. Alright. Press left shift to run. And weird noises in the distance. We're gonna have to run, aren't we? Alright, well, you know, just for the sake of tradition, maybe. The first monster we see, we're gonna run towards it. Alright? Alright. Good plan. The first monster we see, we are gonna run. Is there something down? No, there's nothing down there. I'm gonna run towards it. Let me just keep the torch out. I am aware of how dark this video is going to be, so I'm just gonna keep the torch out as much as possible. So that you guys can see as much as possible. But the torch doesn't really go very far. Or the lantern. Oh look, more paper. Edwin and Enoch's diary, October the 3rd. Daddy says we are not allowed to play with the animals anymore. We were playing hide and seek with Cook, and he came and shouted at us, just as we were going to hide behind Mr. Grumpy Teddy. Cook says it's because of the guns in there, but he always lets us help polish them, so it can't be that. Anyway, that room is haunted. If you sneak around there at night, you can hear the ghosts in the walls behind the cases. They are often angry, or that's how it sounds. We think that's why you can hear them rattling their chains and slamming doors and things like that. We don't like it in there anyway. Alright, so the children know there are noises in the walls. A lot of shouting and chains in the walls. Curious. The walls don't seem like... We were inside the walls a little bit earlier. There was only enough space there really for one person to walk through. So, I'm not sure what's going on there. Maybe it's just me. yelling and screaming behind the walls. What's going on here? That guy looks really modern. And that looks like... what are they doing to the water? That guy does not look like he's from the 1900s. Or the 1800s. He looks like he's from the 80s. Or the 90s even. Weird. Weird painting. I think some of these paintings are historic and some of these paintings are just made for the game, I think. Some of them don't really fit in very well.
This way, Papa. Come and see.
That's gonna be a trap. The kid's voice is probably luring us towards the first monster. Alright, more shaking. Remember, the first monster we see, we're running towards it. I'm just gonna look around and see if there's a monster around here anywhere. Well, there's creepy sounds and music. We can pick this up. Oh, we can turn the light on and off. This area is big enough for scary monsters. And the music sounds like there's gonna be scary monsters. Let's turn that on. So... maybe? Okay, so this place... where am I going? More red liquid. Under normal circumstances we would say it's wine, but it might not be wine. This is also somewhat strange. There's like a radiator there. Or like a, not radiator, a heater. And then there's a fireplace. But there's also a heater, there's also heaters.
I must say, my dear man, you look awful.
Yes, I seem to have picked up something rather nasty in Mexico.
I do understand what you've been through. A lesser man would have crumbled. Yet you have made all of this. Your great factory, your charities. It is a wonder for one man alone.
It will all be made clear, Professor. But first, a drink.
Ooh. Don't drink that, Professor. So he picked something up in Mexico. Although that's probably not true. He probably just looks strange because he's been killing people. So apparently he made it out of that okay. Apparently the bank not giving him money didn't faze him. And he built a great factory. Why are there two doors like this? That's the strangest thing. Alright, that looks like a place we can go. Or maybe that's where the monster's gonna chase us. So this looks like a circular thing. Which is convenient if we're running away from a monster. Brace for jump scare. Alright, no, nothing. Alright, cool. Just turn the lights on. It's a piano. Can't play it. That's the Tower of Babel, I believe, in that painting. This painting fell on the ground in the earthquake. Alright, chop chop. Screaming and chopping in the dining room. What is this book? It's probably a music book for the violin and a piano. They had like a 4-piece band for dinners. Amazing. What's this? I don't know what this song is. I'm not gonna try to sing it neither. It is German, right? If anyone's German, if you can identify this, I would appreciate it if you can leave this in the video comments, like what it is. I can probably Google this actually. Ha! Web browser. DIESES. Ha! Alright, so found documents doesn't actually tell us what it is. Except, I mean, there's a lot of Amnesia Machine for Pigs entries, but it doesn't actually tell us. Maybe I should Google Translate? This Heart, alright. This Heart is the name of the song. There's a lot of chairs and a lot of places. Should we count them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 16 people. Enough chairs for 16 people. I don't know if that number is going to be significant or not. What is this? A guy wearing is that a wolf helmet or a bear helmet or a jaguar helmet probably? Probably a jaguar helmet.